affordable housing and overcrowding in our community is at an all-time high. We have, especially in Aboriginal communities, we have family members living with family members on top of each other, couch surfing. What that relates to is that once they become overcrowded, our men, which are usually the warriors in our community, turn to other issues that affect them. So they're affected by trauma from the past, so they'll go on to drink alcohol and do drugs and do other silly things. These men are then left to fight for what they have or what they have left over. They come to us, they're dry, it's barren like this lake that we have in front of us. They want to help and they want to seek that help. With homelessness, we want to make them aware that there is help, there is assistance available, but we need funding. So what we do with our men in our community is to try and engage with them by getting them out on country, sit by the river to engage with us, talking about what's happening in the home base, probably around a yarning circle. That's where the men's sheds come into play as well. The river is very important to what we have. We have the Lachlan River, known as the Galari-Billa, that flows into the lake, but unfortunately the lake is now dry. And where do our men go if there's no Galari-Billa? So we were forced probably into town to talk about our issues around a yarning circle, and just to educate our men about DV, domestic violence in our community, and make our men more accountable to speak up about the issues that have been happening. So if they see a certain person doing a domestic violence or being a perpetrator against their loved ones, let's pull them up and say, look, hey, we think that's wrong. Let's be more accountable as men and warriors in our community to say enough's enough. The result of the work I'm doing is that I see changes in men's attitudes. They're speaking up a bit more, or a lot more. They're returning back to their roots. They're reconnecting with culture. They're reconnecting with family. They're becoming warriors, and we're championing our warriors in our community, and this is what these fellas are doing. That's what we want to do with them. We want to champion our warriors and make them the leader and better role models in our community. And I've seen them, and I can see little steps that they're taking that's leading them down that path, and it's really encouraging. And maybe only 1 or 2, 3 blokes, but that's better than what we had before. We had nobody stepping up to the plate and trying to have a go. And the culture program that we are delivering as men is to get them back to the river, to reconnect with culture. Sit by the river. That's what we did as warriors. And as you can see with the lake bed here, it's pretty empty. And some of these guys are, they're running dry, and we need to get the blood flowing again and reconnect with the river and the waters and the culture and the connection. And I think with the culture programs, we can do that again. With strong men, we have stronger communities. We have stronger families. We have men that want to make change. They want to get away from domestic violence. They want to get away from the drug and alcohol. They want to move away from the bad toxins that are affecting them. We want our men to be portrayed and not stereotyped and have that stigma around them anymore. We want them to be accountable for each other and say, brother, look, enough's enough. I think what you're doing over there is wrong. If we can get at least one brother to say that to another one, then I think we're on the right path into achieving what we want to do with our men.